because Acer invited me to one of their events, and it was the launch of their new tablet. I'll show you the back. It's the Acer Iconia A1 tablet, and it's quite new. And the idea they had with this was to make a really great tablet that does everything you want it to, but it's quite low in price. And these retail between, I think it's around £120 to £140. So that is really significantly cheaper. So yeah, just to give you a quick look at it, so you know what I'm talking about. It's quite a nice medium size, and their idea was they wanted it so you could hold it within one hand but still get quite a nice size screen, so it's not too small but not something really huge that you're going to be hulking around, and I can put this in my bag. This is my, oh my god, I forgot I had so much in it. This is my everyday bag, and at the moment you can see how much utter useless junk there is in there. There's like 3 books for a start. So you can imagine that when I have my laptop in there as well, it's unsurprising that I don't have a broken shoulder. So I can put this in, and it's so light, it's probably lighter than a book, and it's very slim. So yeah, that was the first thing I noticed about it. It was really, really light, so I could throw it in my bag and not really have to worry about it being in there, you know, being heavy, and that kind of thing. So that was the first real thing I noticed, and a real plus point for me. Let me just show you the box actually. So this is a box that it comes in. I really like the design on the box. It's got like pencils, and I know this shouldn't matter at all or affect buying decisions of technology. However, I just thought it was a really nice box. And it's useful because look, it shows you the dimensions. Yeah, so that's the box. Let me read you the spec, because I know you techie people will want to know that. I'm just not interested. If it works and it does what I want, I don't really want to have to think about how much. I don't even know what half of these things are. Alright, I do, but yeah, I just don't care. So it's the Iconia A1 16GB Wi-Fi version. It's on Android. It has a MediaTek 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, 16GB flash memory, 1GB RAM. It's 7.9 inch multi-touch screen. I'm scanning now. Display with in-plane switching technology. Okay, I don't know what that one is. 5 MP rear camera, 0.3 MP front camera, has GPS, Wi-Fi IEEE 802.11 B/G/N, I don't know that, Bluetooth 4.0, micro SD card slot, rechargeable lithium-ion battery, blah 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 blah. If you want to know, I'll type it down in the blog post that I do to accompany this video. Anyway, so let's look at the actual fun stuff about it. So yeah, I went down to London to the presentation that they had, and it was really great because they just literally invited, I don't know the exact number, but they were literally the average Joe people, who they'd literally just got them off their customer records and invited them down to London, plus a few members of the press. And I thought that was really great because it was nice to talk to just average people, you know, your next door neighbour kind of people, who had just literally picked up one of these and sat down and started to play with it. And that was more interesting for me to talk to those people than people, you know, from the company who were great as well. But I found that more friendly and more helpful, talking to just people like me, and you know, you can laugh and talk about things that you're just like, what the hell do I do with it? How do I turn it on? And it was just really nice and relaxed and chilled out. So yeah, top people at Acer. And then when you did want to know a bit more, there were people on hand to kind of explain it. So that was really nice. Yeah, so I had it a couple of weeks now, and I've kind of got it set up to how I like it. But the first thing that I found was really easy to set up, really easy to get all your apps on. Now, I wasn't used to having Android versions of the apps that I have on my iPhone, and most of them are actually pretty similar. I actually found with Android a lot of them are free, whereas you have to pay for them on iPhone, so that was good. So as you can see without reflecting, you've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, what else? Oh, my Facebook page manager, WordPress for my blog. This one in the middle is the Kingsoft Office. Because as I was saying, other than having social media and email, the really most important thing for me to be able to do with a tablet is to be able to blog from it. Like if I go to like a blogging event or when I'm at Fashion Week, it's so easy to pull this out of my tiny handbag, and I could actually do a quick post live, even from a show, which I think would be amazing. When normally I'd have to like get the SD card out of my camera, go back to the hotel, load all the images, edit them, blah blah blah, you know, and it is quite a lengthy process. So if I was just able to upload straight away like a couple of images, and then I could go back and add all the text, you know, and just really blog quickly, that is really the selling point for me, I have to admit. So the other thing that I like when I'm not blogging and I'm, you know, doing my other types of work, I'm an academic researcher, so I do need to have some sort of Word doc alternative. So I downloaded the Kingsoft Office. Sorry, I didn't realise how glary that would be. Can you see that alright? Okay, I mean, these are just apps. You can go and have a look at them. So if we just go on New Document, there's Word doc, spreadsheet, presentation as well, which I think is great. So there you go, that's kind of like the Word doc alternative. And the keyboard, you can see that quite easily. Really nice keyboard. I find it really easy to type. One setting that I do like, and you can turn this off, you don't have to have it, is that when you press a key, it vibrates. It's totally pointless, but I just quite like it because it's, you know, when you're typing on your keyboard and you know you've hit the key because it'll click. It's kind of similar to that, and I think that makes it easier to type, and it certainly makes me able to type faster. So that was a feature that I liked. So far so good. On the blog, this is the WordPress app. My blog is self-hosted on WordPress. And if I go to, what am I on now? Hang on. Yes, I've finished editing. Okay, so here we go. This is a post that I just started to set up on here just to show you. This is just a photo that I took with the tablet at the Acer event. It was in the W Hotel bar in London. I had a really nice mirror ball. So yeah, just to sort of show you, you get all your post titles stacked up on this side. There's no sort of distinction between draft and publish. They will just come in a list. It was really easy for me to just upload the photo. That was quite another thing that I was going to mention. It doesn't come with it, but you can buy an adapter so you can directly upload images from your SD card from your camera. So that's something that I'm going to get because that would be really helpful to me. At the moment, you know, it has where has it gone? It has a micro SD slot, so if you use micro SDs, you can put them straight in, but mine are the larger size. So that's great that they actually have an adapter. That just makes things quicker for me. But yeah, otherwise I would just email myself the photos, and so I could get them on here, or use this to take the photos. So yeah, as you can see, it's there you go. You can see it if I put it at that angle. Sorry, I didn't think about the light reflecting, that's a bit annoying. So yeah, that's just really makes it easy to blog, and then, you know, I say it's easy and now I can't remember how to do it. Sorry, it's just really difficult trying to do things. in that way. Oh, so there it is, the icon at the top. You just press this, you can start a new blog post. It's got all the settings that you would normally find. So yeah, that's making it really easy to blog. If I just go on the camera, let's have a look. Okay, so oh god, it's going to show up all the utter junk in my house. Hang on, let's, oh, too close to my face. Okay, there's an inconspicuous corner of my room. So there you go. You can see the shoe wall in my bedroom. Probably should have done this downstairs because it's tidier. For those of you that don't know or read my blog, I'm currently undergoing renovations in my house, so everything's stacked up and in boxes. So please excuse my mess. But yeah, you can make the angle bigger, you can make it smaller. Go smaller. So, there we go. So you can get back into the album and you can scroll through. Again, these are just pictures of nothing that I took at the event. So yeah, it's a really nice interface. It's also got video camera. So I'll have to try the video camera out for making a YouTube and see how it is. If you didn't know, I always use my iPhone to do that. So yeah, you can really customise the display as well, which I liked. I haven't put a personalised background on there or anything yet, but you know, it's really easy to move the icons. You just hold and move them wherever you want. So difficult doing this in the mirror. Hang on. Oh, let me move this one down here. So you can see, you can just move them wherever you want, and you can just flick them off to the next page. So there you go. I've set mine up so I've got social media and games, and it's got a really nice way they do the photo albums. It's like in a stack, so you can just easily click through. Yeah. And there are plenty of screens, so you can put as many apps and things like that as you want. Two small things that I didn't like about the tablet. The main thing being is this is where the speaker is. And I find that when I am in bed, if I want to watch something on YouTube, I'll prop the tablet up like this, so against like a pillow or my duvet. And so it automatically, the speaker is just in the wrong place. And I just think that is so annoying. Like, why didn't they just put it on the side? Yeah, so that's like the only thing that I dislike. I mean, yeah, you can just turn the volume up and adjust it a bit, but I just think worst possible place ever to put the speaker. Like, even if you had put it at the top. But yeah, so that's annoying. The other thing is, this is a charger, and it has a small LED light at the back, which glows blue, but it is so bright. I mean, you may as well have a spotlight in your plug socket. And I like to charge my phone and my tablet and things in my bedroom at night. I don't really like leaving them in my living room. And you could not sleep with this plugged in. It's like having a police siren flashing in your bedroom. It is so bright, and I think that's unnecessary. You know, all my other things have tiny little green or red lights that you can't even see, but this literally lights up the sky like a beacon. So I mean, they're just small things, they don't really matter, but I thought I would mention them. So yeah, they're the only two small things that I didn't like about it. But other than that, it's a really great tablet, for the price especially. It's very good value for money, and I personally couldn't see any difference to, you know, other than the obvious, to going for this Android over an iPad. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Because you've got to have a bit of Westwood. I got this little case